आंध्र प्रदेश सरकार 3 और 4 मार्च को ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टर समिट की शुरुआत करने जा रही है, राज्य में आयोजित करने जा रही है। सरकार का मकसद है इसके जरिए अपने राज्य में निवेश जुटाना, रोजगार बढ़ाना और उसके साथ कई सारी ऐसी चीज़ों को लेकर आना जो अभी तक राज्य में नहीं है। इसी पर बात करने के लिए मेरे साथ मौजूद हैं आर कलिकल वेलेवन, जो कि आंध्र प्रदेश सरकार में इंडस्ट्री कॉमर्स के स्पेशल चीफ सेक्रेटरी हैं। उनसे बात करते हैं। सर, यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम इन BW हिंदी। Sir, tell me first thing, you are organizing a global investor meet at 3 and 4. What are the key points, key sector of the global investor summit?
No, we have given a theme of advantage Andhra Pradesh for the summit.
Okay.
And we identified 13 focused sectors.
Yes.
So it is aerospace and defense, agriculture and horticulture, food processing, electronics and IT. Likewise, 13 focused sectors we identified. Apart from that, we also identified the countries who can be partnered with.
Yeah.
So in the investor summit, there will be a session, country-specific session, where the business to business, the business delegation from the country and our business people can interact, and they can promote trade and commerce among them, and also they can bring in investment in manufacturing sector. That is one.
Right.
Secondly, when we talk about the infrastructure and the sector specific infrastructure, that we will highlight. Sector specific sessions also will be held, parallel sessions will be held. So there we'll be calling the top industrialists who are top business people in that particular sector. They'll be called and give the keynote address. So there we identified the requirement of the industries, the sector specific industries. Those infrastructure and the requirements will be addressed in those discussions. So that way the investors will become comfortable in the particular sector.
And my second question is, as we know, the skill and infrastructure is biggest important thing for the investment. So what want you tell me about the skill and infrastructure? Is Andhra Pradesh government is ready for that?
So infrastructure, as I told you, it's a huge push. We are giving huge push. 2 new airports, 4 new ports, 9 fishing harbors, and gas corridor, and internet, dissemination. So this is happening in a very big way in the state. Already we have a very good road network and rail network.
And a coastal network also.
Coastal, the marine activity is there. Plus these internal waterways. That is also again biggest. I said 1,500 kilometer length of internal waterways which will be developed, which can be used for transportation, passenger transportation, cargo transportation. And all the airports we have a cargo terminal. So we have 3 EMCs, 4 EMCs, 1 EMC in the private SEZ, that Sri City, the 3 SEZ in the government sector, not SEZ, the EMC, the electronic manufacturing cluster. So electronic manufacturing clusters require airport cargo terminal because it's a high value cargo. So that is every EMC has got an airport besides. So that is how we have planned.
And ease of doing is a key character for the Global Investor Summit. So what are you doing in front of ease of doing, as you are number 1 in the ease of doing sector?
Ease of doing, basically, if you see Andhra, the history of Andhra, we have started this single desk portal, single window system long back. We are pioneer in that. We have created one act. We have brought out one act to support this single window system. So this single window system is very, very strong and robust. So we have developed that kind of system through which all the investors, wherever they are, so they can apply for approvals. The approvals without any human touch, they can get it done. And there are some deemed approvals also. Suppose if it is not happening within a specific time, the timeline what you are given, SLA, then automatically they will get the deemed approval also. And
Okay.
a lot of renewals also, we made it auto renewals. So that way the businesses are very comfortable. That's why they are given this number one ranking in ease of doing business.
एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन, एज इंडस्ट्री मिनिस्टर सेड कि दे आर ब्रिंगिंग ए न्यू इंडस्ट्रियल पॉलिसी, सो व्हाट आर यू प्रोवाइडिंग थ्रू दैट द इंडस्ट्रियल पॉलिसी टू इन्वेस्टर्स एंड इंडस्ट्री?
The industrial policy, basically, we are going to focus on infrastructure development, infrastructure support, what we are going to give to the industry, plus the cost of doing business. So, how to reduce the cost of doing business in all respects, not only the infrastructure, logistics, land, and other support, the government support, to make their life easy and to make, because we are developing industrial townships also. So that way, walk to work concept also we are promoting. That way, the industrial policy will focus on the support what we give to the industry, infrastructure support and other support, plus the incentives, fiscal incentives. Fiscal incentives, on-time disbursement, because many states announce incentives, but they don't disperse it on time. So even during COVID, we have dispersed our incentives to MSME sector on time, even during COVID, the height of COVID in 2020. So that is the history, because our Honorable CM is very particular that the support what we promise to the industry has to be given to them on time. So then only they will survive. Otherwise, difficult for especially for MSME sector. If we don't provide the support on time, it is difficult for them to sustain.
They can't sustain. Thanks to talking with us. And आप थे, उन्होंने बताया कि किस तरीके से राज्य में इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से लेकर स्किल मैन पावर, नई इंडस्ट्री पॉलिसी, इन सभी चीज़ों को लेकर आया जा रहा है, जिसके जरिए बेहतर व्यवस्थाएं बनाई जा सके और इंडस्ट्री को पूरा सपोर्ट किया जा सके। ललित नारायण कांडपाल, BW हिंदी, दिल्ली।